Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another Thrifty Thursday. What's Thrifty Thursday? This is where we use only supplies that we have gotten thrifting, garage sailing, given to us, junk in the mail, anything like that. Something that we didn't buy brand new at a store. And the purpose, oh boy, I just moved that. You know, you don't need a lot of money to make beautiful crafts and lovely art. You just need some creativity and really good thrift stores, I suppose. One caveat to must be thrifted is tools and ink and glue. Those we got to use our good ink, we got to use our good glue, because that's what we have and that's what we love. So today, I thought it has been about 1,000,000 years since I've made any clusters, and I thought, what a nice thing to do with all of this random cool business that we got going on here is let's make some layered clusters. I think it will be really fun. So, and I thought we could do it a little bit different. I'm going to scooch some things out of the way. A little bit different than just a cluster. I was thinking that if we made it like this, I mean, not this big, obviously, but if we made it like this, we could do a cluster on one side and then just ink the other side, maybe a cute little tab. And then when that goes over the page, you could do it at the top or the side of a page, then you're going to have a flip out journal spot. So it's like a 2-for-1. And you know, we like 2-for-1s. So this is a piece of paper, and I'm going to grab another one. I found this double-sided cardstock paper pack the last time I went. So let's find something pretty that we want to use. Oh, look how dirty and scratchy. I love it. Pretty because we're going to see it on the other side. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. I have no idea how many we're going to make. I'm just going to kind of go with it. It's been a little while since, just a lot of stuff going on. Not terrible, just busy, whatnot. So I am excited to just sit down and do some work with you guys. How big do we want our clusters? Let's see. Well, they don't all have to be the same size. What am I doing? We don't have to be crazy town exactly so. Let's just start cutting. I'd probably use my guillotine for this. It would be a little bit quicker. So there's some, and we can shorten them if we want. My desk is not a fabulous size for cutting 12 by 12 paper, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I'm just being random here. Want enough, what I'm kind of thinking of is want enough space for somebody to put a little note on the other side. I'll probably cut this in about half. That one's going to be a little bit of a fatty, but that's okay. And let's see. Do we just go easy and make them all 3 inches long? Let's. Ish. About 3 inches. We'll cut these in about half. Although I suppose if we just did cut them in exactly half, it would be way easier to do our folding. It's 2 inches. No, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna do it. I don't think I can. Well, yeah, I can cut 2 at a time because I cut that folded one last time. So let's do it. Let's do it. All right. All right, paper cutter out of our way. Thank you. Coffee time. Cheers. No matter how, now my desk isn't too messy right now, but no matter how messy my desk gets, it must have space for coffee. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use this, oh, I don't know exactly how. What if we say they don't have to be exactly the same on both sides? How's that for convenient? Let's go just 3 inches. That is the beauty of doing something that folds across 2 pages. It does not have to be exactly the same on both sides because nobody's going to measure it. Nobody cares. That is kind of how I'm trying to... Oh, I forgot to cut those in half. Oh well. We need to not get overly ambitious anyway. Let's go with that. I am trying to make that part of my kind of motto for life. Nobody cares. Let's keep that on the inside. We do some each way. Because they don't. I'm trying very hard to not be so self-conscious about this, that, and the other. Because guess what? Nobody's paying attention. Nah. Now, I think we will be covering all of this, but just in case, we still want the pretty paper. Well, and we'll have it on the other side. Okay. I think it will be easier to ink before we start putting stuff on it. So let's find... There you are, my friend. My good friend. Oh, knocked the corner off my mat. Where are you? Where's my dauber that goes with? Oh, I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Where's my other? Oh, no, it's the one that's on it. Surprise. My good friend Vintage Photo. Let's ink that baby up and just get these inked up around the edges. And this is where we'll just decide pretty much which side we are going to use for our cluster, because it will be the side that is not inked. Probably don't need to do the top. I feel like this guy might need to be refilled. Yes. Or I just need to do better at inking up my dauber. Probably both. Probably both of those things. Let's see, what else may we think of while we're doing inking? I'm thinking that what we can do, I just grabbed my little a little bag that I've been throwing thrift store stuff into. This is definitely not all I've got, but and so I'm thinking that we'll have some really pretty multi-layered is kind of what I didn't fold very straight, did it? I must have got too excited. Almost done, guys. Almost done. I know there's not a lot. So I think I've got a lot of lace. I've got a lot of buttons. I've got some seam binding and some ribbon. And I think we're gonna have really pretty layers. And I actually, what I didn't grab out of the, excuse me, what I didn't grab out of the bag, but I'm going to, is a thick, I got a really thick lace, and I think it would be really nice for our base. Last one. Now as I'm looking at this, and I think for these it doesn't matter, but that paper cutter is kind of pushing up on the edge. I don't know if you can see that. It's pushing up on the edge a little bit. Probably because it's the cheapo. It's probably not gonna last very long. So I wonder if it needs a new blade. If that's something that you guys see, let me know. Let me know. Oh, well, no, I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, let me grab sheeps. Relax, Amber, relax. Let me grab that thick lace. And see if we can use some of this. Can you believe this, guys? 75 cents. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Oh, holy cow, there's so much of it. It's got roses in it. Oh, and look at that texture. Oh my God, I'm dying right now. Oh, beautiful. Do we just cut from both ends, you think? Do we just cut a little pile? This is the hard thing about having really pretty stuff, is it's like you don't want to ruin it. But it's like, when am I ever going to use all of this? Look at this, you guys. Seriously. 75 cents. I can't even believe it. We'll cut it a little large. And we'll cut, I know we gotta have had it 8 in there, so I'm hoping the edges will fray. We'll see. All right, let's get this gorgeousness out of our way. I haven't been to the thrift store in quite some time. I'm trying to be reasonable and not get out of control. I don't know why I decided to start that now, but I'm just trying. You know, just try. Oh, the edges will fray. Look at that. Oh, fantastic. And I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me fray all these. We'll just do them for a second at a time while we're putting our stuff together. How pretty will that be for a base? And we could even make it double like this. Okay, anyway, stop thinking of we could and let's just do. So we've got our base. We've got, let's see what these are. This one was at our more expensive thrift store, but it was pretty and I couldn't say no. And that's why I've tried to take a little bit of a break. All right. Yeah, we can definitely use this. And this cute little spool. I'm such a dork. I find that so adorable. Okay. So what I'm wondering, let's kind of figure out what we want to do with one. Little bit of a planned layout, and then we're going to go to town and just kind of do a bunch. So there's our base, and I like that it hangs over the top because it will peek out of our paper. I think we definitely need, here's some fabric, some some other grab. I've got some that I dyed. If I can find it quickly. Here's a strip of it. Oh my God, the amount of dog hair and cat hair on this thing, I'm not even gonna let you see it. It's terrible. Get off. Okay. Oh my God, it's still on there. That's okay. And this was a piece that I got at the thrift store and then dyed, but I think it'll go good with dyed with Distress Inks, Distress Inks, just rubbing it around. I think supposedly you can rip this, but I don't know. Let's see if it's true. Hey, I should know it's true. I've watched people do it, but sometimes I can't do things that other people do. We don't even need our paper in the way right now. So we've got some lace, some fabric. Do we want a couple of, let's see, there's another lace. We could go, that's cute. All right, so let's get a strip of this. Pop that on there somewhere. Let's get some of this. Do we also want, maybe. I'm always afraid I'm gonna go like too much, but then I see other people's clusters and they're like piled and they're gorgeous and I love them. There's such a fine line between not enough and too much. Although, I suppose if you really think about it, as we should when we're making things, if you like it, it's just right. It's not too much. Not if you like it. Maybe this we could go something like that. Something like this with the button. Well, no, we're gonna put a button on. That's fine. I feel like we need something a little wider. This is wider. Oh, why'd I rip the cover? I could use that. Man. Oh well. I didn't rip the back of it. I guess it's not terrible. Guess what? We work with glue. Oh, cool. I've never even looked at the back side. Oh, man. Look at that crusty old glue. This is old. I'll have to pick that off. Ugh. Well, at least it just like, falls right off. That's disgusting on my desk. Ew, stop it. Get off. Yuck. It just looks gross. And maybe we decide our clusters are too wide and we want to let some light, geez, paper. So maybe we want some paper. And I feel like I should hurry up, but I do like to make these long videos so that if you want to craft along, you can. And you know what? Sometimes it takes us a few minutes to make the decision that feels the best, looks the best to us, and you can just feel it, right? I think we all are kind of like that. Is that the same? Oh, it's the exact same pattern. Okay, so we've got 2 color options for this. That's nice. What other colors do we have? These are all lace. I'm gonna grab some of the ribbon type ones that I have that I got another time that I went. Let's grab the big bucket of things. Oh, lace, oh this, oh that. Because I know that was one. This came from a thrift store. Trying to see what we got. We got black, we got brown, and a little lace. I am looking for the ribbony ones. There's one. I am so lucky one of our local craft stores has, there's some ribbon. I know I got that. It has a huge sewing section, and there's always like this endless supply of these seam bindings. And when they're, what are they, 50 cents? I can't, I'm like, I'm just gonna buy the colors because I'll probably use them. I don't take every color, but I do try to pick up at least a couple of new colors every time I go. All right. So maybe instead of doing that where we can't see what we've got, let's throw our ideas up here. That might help. All right. Could make a ruffle with this. That would be pretty. Clearly we're starting with the blue, I guess. It just kind of happened that way. Would we want to put... I'll put a little bit of satin ribbon, and with this we can ink it up. We can make this any color we wanted with our inks. So that'll be special. I think, shall we go? And we might need to like make a little note of our formula of what we really like, and then we can just bust out a bunch of them. Come on. I'm having troubles. Okay. This is a cool shape. I really need to just do a project where I use those. Okay, so what are we? I think I want some green on this one, but I think we also want a dark color. Now, do we want maroon? Do we want... And how much is, well, like I said, how much is too much? A couple of... That brings out the green in there. Okay. Now, we need to write this down. Here is the index card. So let's, we can just bear with me while I make a note about our formula so that we can repeat it each time. All right, so we've got our lace base. Thick lace, thin lace. We've got a piece of fabric, 2 light binding lace. Oops, let's say we're going to go 1 dark binding lace. Lace, that. 1 ribbon binding. 1, I guess we don't need to do 1. Let's see, what, satin lace, or satin ribbon. Satin ribbon white. And we know we're gonna want a button. Let's see if this design formula works. This is what we've got. Let's see what we want to put together. And I think any and all of these will look good together. I think I'm going to go with one of these. If anybody knows of a really good way to get buttons on, I suppose we could sew it, which would be, you know, standard purpose. I am not a fan of my glue gun, just saying. All right, we were gonna go with this for the dark. Okay. The next one should be way faster because I don't have to open everything. I'm so tickled about that one that has the... Maybe we do a bow with this one? And maybe we want to add... I don't know. We'll see. We're going to try our formula, and if we decide we're going to need to add to it, then we will. All right, so I want to dirty this guy up a little bit. My leftover ink on my dauber here. Not a lot, just a little. All right, let's see if we can layer up in some different directions. Just something interesting. And it doesn't have to be all straight. You can kind of wad it up. We could do a little bit of like a ruffle here if we wanted. Oh. I wonder if we could stamp on this. I bet it would really make a giant bleedy mess. I'm thinking we go kind of heavy here and a little light over there, and then maybe a bow, or maybe we just maybe we stick one on the edge. All right. We're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna try this with the tacky glue. It doesn't soak in quite as bad. I'm almost out of this, and it makes me crazy because it flubs over the edge. And I don't like the way the glue gun works. Come on, Eileen. I know I haven't used you for a while. Don't be mad at me. A little bit thicker glue, I think, would be helpful, because then it doesn't soak in quite as much and it's not gone before, although it doesn't. This is a little tighter. We might be able to use glitter glue. Let's try it. I'm gonna put this on next. If it's a tighter weave, maybe it will be okay. Eileen's just takes a long time to dry, and I am not a patient person. I should have thought about this when I picked a bunch of fabrics to do this, that it's kind of rough. The lace should probably have Eileen's. I'm just laying it down wherever. I was trying to overthink it. We don't need to do that. Let's just put stuff down. I go this way. How spoiled are we with our super fabulous quick glue of art glitter? sticking it down in the middle. I want it to hang out and have movement. Maybe put this guy right here. That's working all right. And we had our thick that we wanted to do. I feel like I want to kind of bunch, and I might want to pull this up to get a couple more layers. Oh, hey, there's my stars. Whoops, come on now. Don't be that way. Stick. No, I don't think I want that to go like that. See, it feels like you're gonna have so much, but then you start getting it together and it's not. It doesn't feel then like so much. Maybe we need to be smaller. I kind of want that to have a double. See, it just doesn't feel like a ton, does it? I'm going to see how this is going to work. Maybe it will work good enough. I am just not a patient person. I don't know. Maybe I do need to just get the glue gun out. I suppose when I'm not doing strips and it's just a little bit, like a little piece, I'm gonna guys, I'm gonna pause ya. I'm gonna get the glue gun out. So we tried the way that I would prefer, and it didn't work. So this is a really good example of sometimes it doesn't work and you just try something different. So bear with me, I will be right back. Okay, I don't know why I don't grab my chair before I hit the button. I do this to you poor folks all the time. You have to listen to my chair rolling around everywhere. All right, let's get our cord. My little couple of $1 thing here. Now, what if we folded, that over, we'd lose this. Now, shall we put... I think this is going to be a good formula, but I think I'm going to do something a little different with the next one. And I think what would serve us well would be to put our thicker ones down first. I don't really like how that lays, but it's all right. It will give us a little dimension. Maybe it will squish up wrinkly. Let's just put our button right here. All right, guys, there. Even if you don't like to have a glue gun or use a glue gun, I think you should for this type of project. Clearly, it gives us a better outcome. All right, now, let's just pop him up over here. And pop him down over the top. Ah, goodness. That's not even why I don't like it, but it won't be bad since we're not doing big long strips of it, I don't think. Shall we leave? I think we leave those like that. Now, let's pick one of the wider ones since we went wide with this. Is this the widest one we've got? Let's look. Let us look. Yeah, I think this is the widest one we've got. Now the other ones we can do a little smaller, and I think our formula will work a little better because it will be together like that. Now let's just pop this on here. And we'll go ahead and do it this way. See if that'll hold okay. And if you can see little ridges, it won't matter. That's why I think it will be okay to do it like this. I don't like it when you get the little ridges where the glue starts to dry and then it's not, it gives you lines. You're not going to see this because this is going to go over the page. If we have a journal page, this will pop over like that. You'll stick this on and then this will be loose on the other side. I think that turned out better than I thought it would. I think that's cute, and I think it will be even cuter when we do it narrower and less spread out. All right, let's play more. Let's play more. So, how thick do we want to go with this one? Let's grab our base. Can we fold it like this? I think we can. Let's do that for a little extra bit of dimension. Like I said, I think that should be hidden. Okay, but I also want, let's cut this so that we don't, so that we can have maybe some frayed edges. Oh, and look at, they're not even. Perfect. Okay, now we're getting through the overthinking and getting to the good part. I like it. Oh, and we can fray the bottom. Let's make a mess. Okay. Now, let's get our list and let's pick some things. All right, I'm gonna set these out of the way because I think that we can manage without them. Okay, let's go. Here's our thick laces. What if we go with this side and our thin lace? Where'd he go? I liked him. Oh, here it is. Okay, we need to get, I should have piles of the stuff together. I think we'll do this one long ways. So there's our thin lace, thick lace, thin lace. And also put this in the thin lace. Sometimes it makes sense to stop what you're doing. Oh, you know what we should add? We should add, let's do one addition to our list. Decorative binding. Something decorative. That would be something like this, or this little guy that I found at the same thrift store and that I've been dying to use, and I haven't used him yet. There's that. I think he's pretty. Okay, let's get the rest of this business out of our way. So here's our decorative binding section. We'll pick one of those. Let me put that over here. So, okay. I don't think we're going to be stamping, so let's get those little stamps out of the way. Just taking a moment, guys. Just taking a moment. And I think we could call this one of our light seam bindings. This is thick lace. Just pile it up. Just pile it up. Some of the colors that we've got. That goes over here. Here are our buttons. Here is our shiny satin. More junk in the way. Moving. Thick lace. This is going to go so much better, you guys. This is not a thrifty. Here are our fabrics. That's not a thrifty, I don't think. Okay. thick lace, thin lace. Now let's get a piece of fabric. How about we go with this time? We'll just pull some edges out. So we'll go with this. And a dark and a couple of lights. I'm gonna grab some of my other colors out real quick. I know, we are not very well organized, are we? That's okay. Is this attached to anything? Probably not. There's that. Here's a pretty dark one. Oh my God, I got such a mess. Here's our satiny one. Here's white. Good Lord. Here's some more darks. And all of these from that same place. We don't need a million options, but I want some options. I know I have a purple in here. Where'd you go, purple? That's not what I was looking for. Maybe it's in my bag. Maybe I didn't grab it out of my bag. Just a second. Anything in here? No. All right, well, we're going to give up on that. And we're just going to go with this because we've got options, guys. Plenty of options. Just because we don't have purple is fine. It's fine. All right. This could go over there. There's satin. What'd I say? Oh, okay. Darks and lights. Here's some darks. This is a dark. Okay. I think this is going to help us now that we've spent the time. All right, light binding. I want to go really light, and maybe we just do a blue again. It's all right. We'll do a blue again, and for the dark, let's go brown. Let's see if we can keep this kind of neutral. And we need a ribbon binding. Let's go with the light colored. Oops. Light colored, some satin ribbon, something decorative. Can we do a little bit of pink? Can we even try it? Yes. Yes, we can. And we will. There we go. And now a button. Ooh, how about a green one? These things are so hard to get out. Where'd my pokey tool go? I had it. I really should like spend some time and just get all of these out, but I'd rather spend my time making something because that's what I like to do. What if instead of just cutting it, what if we made a little bow? Let's make a little bow. Try to make it kind of semi-nice. There are so many tricks I know to making pretty bows, and I just, well, that ain't bad. That's not horrible. I don't know what the trick was. I'll never be able to do it again. Tight, tight, tight. Come on. Okay. Let's give it a nice bit to hang. Okay, there we go. There's a piece. All right, so let's start just building. And we're there. Oops. I suppose at the end you can get all of the stringies off. Ow! Damn it. Be careful with yourself. Sorry I said a bad word. It was hot. Okay. Let's just lay that over. Now, here's our remaining pieces. I kind of want that towards the top. About where our button and bow will go. Maybe kind of start to be thinking that the button and bow will go right here. So let's stick this down like that. And try not to overthink it. I'm not good at not overthinking. I feel a little light over here, and I think we need to go, oh, I don't know if that will work. Come on, let's get you in here. Yeah, I like that. Just where would something interesting, where should something interestingly sit? That's all we're looking for. A couple of pieces going sideways. I want the blue to be more subtle, so I think I'm going to stick it underneath. Like that. Maybe we just do a little X. And you can go back after you're done and add more glue if you need to. Oh, I don't like glue buggers. Okay, now this. I kind of really want that to stand out. So let's do a couple of tiny little bloopers there. And keep this guy in the front. But very loose as well. Oh, we forgot this. In the middle. Folded. Top. Let's put him up in the corner and we'll trim him. Just kind of like that. And then we've got our decorative and our button. It's a little cutesy, but that's okay. Let's put our bow. I don't think I want the button on the bow. I think I want the button right there. Take that, standard composition. Whoa. I said, yeah, we'll take that, lady, with your stupid hot glue. And now we're going to flip it over. Goes on this side. And like I said, we can add glue around the edges if we want. I'm not being super precise at this moment. Okay, I think he's cute. This is definitely not something that we've done very often, and I'm sure it'll be a learning curve. Next, I always cut so many and then we never make that many because we don't. We don't even have to have it all the way down. Here's another thing we could do. Let's round our corners and we'll just do, we won't have it, we'll have some of the paper peeking out. We can totally do that. Let's ink though down here where you're gonna see it. You don't want to look unfinished. Oh, that's not even the right dauber, but that's okay. It works. Let's go ahead and, this is my scorched timber dauber. Just add a little bit of something. Of course, then if I turn it, we could also cut it. I do like that interesting edge though. Let's cut it in half because we've got some thin ones. And this will give us a fray. It's not even in half straight, but it doesn't matter. Let's have some good fray and see if we can, I wonder if we can like poke that down so it sticks. We could try. I don't really want to lose it. What if we add a little, oh, remember we do not have to work on our paper. We can just work right here. What if we put just a teeniest bit of glue there so it doesn't come off? And just a tiniest bit here to try to hold some of these ends. Because that'll probably be covered up anyway. But then we'll have this interesting business going on. Sticking out of there. Well, that was dumb. Well, it sticks to that just as much as it. Okay, stop it. Don't spend so much time worrying about that. All right, we've got our lace base. Thickness. Let's go. No, these are already open. Let's use these. I kind of like the brown though. No, it's not brown. The more, I don't know. We're artists. We should know colors. Khaki. Beige. I don't know. So there's that. What if we used this for our thin lace this time? Oh. Interesting. That is a single piece. Not anymore. Well, it's still a single piece. And if you're doing this and you want to add extra, by all means. Fabric. Shall we go with this? Let's use this piece. Rip it, gets a little bit of fraying going on. That's got a nice deep couple of light. I'm going to use some of this. 2 of a light color. Let's go maroon for our dark. Maybe we can make a ruffle with that one. We've got this. And maybe this time we're going to cut it in half and see what it looks like if it's, well, you could do a much better job than me. I'll pull some of that off. A button and something decorative. Can we go with the dark decorative on this? Can we put a pop of purple in there? We can do whatever we want. Darn it. Yes. Yes, we can. Is it going to look perfect? No. Do we care? No. Okay. Let's just go with another random color. Let's see. Maybe this will be easier to... These buttons are a little more expensive because they're vintage, but that's okay. I don't mind. So here's our pile. Okay, let's start setting stuff down. I think I want this over here. It'll make it a little wider and just give a little extra interest. Not much glue, just a little. Is that gonna stay? No. All right, more glue than that. You can get little silicone fingertip things at the dollar store if you don't want to burn yourself. Let's pop that guy right there. Do a little X. Why? I don't know. 'Cause, all right, I think I want to put this along the bottom. But not quite, so cut a little off. I'm trying to be quick so that we can not overthink things. Why did I put that right where the holes are? Oh yeah, our paper's also going to stick out the bottom. I forgot about that. Oh look, our color combo is going to look really nice with this. Okay. Coolio. I like it. Oh, it's right here. I'm like, where did that go? Shall we have something sticking out that way? Yes, we shall. Oh, and I kind of like how it flings down like that. Flips? What is, that's not even a word. Not even a word. All right, so we got our blue button. What do we want to do with, oh, didn't we say we were going to try to make a little ruffle with this thing? How about on this side? I'm not 100% sure what the best way to do this is, so I'm probably going to do it not the best way. Why am I doing it on paper? Don't do it on paper. Do it on this. Because if it sticks to the paper, then you just got a big mess. Will that stick there? Oh, look, it does. So then I suppose we would put another dot there and press. Another dot here and press. And we're going to cover up that because I don't like how it looks. Pinch and press, I guess that's what we're doing. Oh, wait. I forgot the pinch. I said it's 2 words. Pinch, press, two words, and I forgot the first one. Come on. Okay, there we go. Well, that's kind of cute. This looks very exact, doesn't it, with those lines? That's all right. We're gonna mess it up here a little bit with some not straight lines. We might need an extra. We might need a little extra of something. I'm gonna put this right here, and if we have to hide some of it, we can. Not quite straight, but covering most of that stuff I don't like to see. I'm just not a fan of that right there, but maybe we can disguise it a little. Or maybe we just say sometimes it's not exactly what we want, and that's okay too. need any of it ain't gonna come off, nor is this. What if we add another piece of that little lace to break up that line? Sometimes it's just gonna do that, guys. It's gonna, you're gonna have an idea and you think it's gonna be grand, and then it's like, ugh, I don't like that, and I don't like that. And then you just cover it up. We're just gonna cover stuff up. And then we're gonna see what we can end up with. Is there anything? Oh, I know what we can do. Just hit me. Just hit me. We just need another little square of this. Where's the dark? Is there a darker spot? No. All right. We need a little square of this. And we're going to put it right here. And we're going to break up all those lines. And then we're going to put a button on it. There. Is it my most favorite? No. Is it awful? No. I really don't think it is. And now, no, it's cute. It's going to be fine. We'll leave that hanging. All right. Now, let's stick it to our paper. In an attempt to be kind of straight. And even if it's not straight, that's okay too. It's not perfect. Let's get the edge there a little bit. All right. Now it's not, I think we salvaged it. I think we did. I think we salvaged it okay. There's kind of a, not a rule, but when you're doing something like this, if you have all the layers overlap a little, that works pretty good. Let's do one more. What time is it? Oh gosh, we're at an hour. We're still gonna do one more because you know why not? Coffee time. What haven't we used? We haven't done a pink, oh, well, kinda. Where's that other little one? Oh, right here. This is pretty. Let's use this. Let's use a big chunk of that. We're picking out of order, but let's use more of that. And how about this for some lace? And how about this kind of purplish gray for our ribbon binding? And for our light colors, let's pull out the green in that. And do we want to have some blue? Let's go with this guy. And we need a dark. We haven't used black. Let's see what that does for us. This ribbon, and let's go with the light. You know what? I'm just going to cut out of the middle of this because I want to. That wasn't the piece I wanted. God, now I cut it. You know what? I got so much of this. If I want the purple piece, is that too bright? It's too bright. The world just, or the universe knew that I didn't need that bright piece, I guess. Okay. We might even do 2 decoratives on this one. Maybe. Let's keep that in our mind. Okay. Let's see what happens. How we like it. If we just do the general rule of stacking. We're just going to try it. Let's go this and this. Oh, why am I not gluing stuff down? Because I'm being ridiculous. There's that. Oh, look, it even glued that too. That. And maybe we want to leave it loose and we just want to glue right here in the one spot. Different lengths. I like that. Let's cut this one down even a little more. Theoretically, this is going to give us the best look. To have everything. I shouldn't say the best, because you know what? One person's best is not somebody else's best. Want that a little shorter, different. So what we're trying to accomplish is different endpoints for the eye to go to. It helps them stand out. Just go in the middle there. Different layers, but everything focusing on one kind of point here. At least close to. No, let's just make them all intersect. Let's not close to, let's just do what we said we're gonna do. What direction do I want that to go? Like this probably? And I think, actually let's put these down first because I think I want to do, that's too thick. I want this thinner. I should have put this down before the other binding just because it would have been a nice wide base. Still want to be able to see things peek out the bottom. Just put it on. Stop trying to think too much. Oh, that was too much glue. Then maybe we go, what if we put these all together, or these two together? Let's make this longer, but then let's stick this together in the middle, and we'll make a double. Glue it to your table, goofy. Then we'll make a little, like a double, whatever. What is this? Oh my God. Whatever this is, it's double, and that's what we're making. I'm gonna burn my fingers. Not bad. Not too bad. And then we're gonna leave these really hanging. Lots of nice, loose movement. See, there is a reason they tell you to do it this way, because it looks nice. What if we made this into like, yes, there's something I've never done. I've seen other people do it and it looks super cute. Like make a couple of circles or something, or wind it up around your fingers and then pull some loose and just make like a little something. Let's do that. Why not? Never done that before. Let's just start popping some of them down so they kind of stick where we want them. And then we can figure out what else we need to do to keep them where they go. Will that keep it? Kind of. Keeps that together. I like that. It looks really cool when people do it like with thread. But we're not using thread, so we're gonna try to do it with this. I think that's cute. It's different than what we usually do. Now, I feel like this needs the big button. I feel like we're gonna have to do another one of these big buttons. So let's pop these out. And let's stick that guy right here on a nice big glob of glue. He is stuck. I like the extra length. Okay, guys, now there's a reason, right? There's a reason they tell you to do that. What if we put 2 buttons? What if we put 2? We're just gonna put 2 buttons. Let's put 2 buttons. Why not? Why not? Let's put a little one too. If I can get this stupid thing out of there. Let's put, do we want it there or do we want it here? I think we want it there. And do we want it this? Yeah, let's do it this way so we can see the texture. I'm gonna put a little glue underneath and then squash it, squash it, squash it. That might be my favorite one yet. That might be my favorite. All right, where's our, oh, here we go. Now, we could, let's do it this way so you can see. Let's round these corners just so they don't even need to be big rounded corners, just a little. And this is the side I inked, but that's okay. We're gonna use that anyway. We're just gonna ink it this side. I'm gonna have to make more of these. These are fun. These are fun. And then you can go ahead and leave the other side blank, and that way you can make it fit whatever it is that you are working on in your particular journal. So let's get out our bounty for today. I like them. I think it's good stuff. Thanks for hanging out. I cannot believe this took an hour and 15 minutes, but you know, we do what we do. Thank you guys. I hope I see you next time. Please do like and put a comment down below. It does help the channel do better. A lot of artists are struggling right now with really low watch rates, and comments and likes do help us reach more people, because YouTube will show videos more often if they've got likes and comments. So I would appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.